Today I'll be showing you guys how to do this infinite zoom transition inside DaVinci Resolve. This transition is very clean to have inside your arsenal. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. We're dropping tutorials every single week for DaVinci Resolve. And if you guys want to support your boy in the channel, make sure you go ahead, smash that like button. All it does is help YouTube push this video out to other creators like you and I. With that being said, let's hop straight into DaVinci. Now that we're inside DaVinci, these will be the two clips we'll be working with. We're going to be zooming in through that watch right there. And at the end of the transition is going to be this Maybach. Now you want to put your playhead on the part that you want to freeze frame. So we're going to do it right here. Let's go ahead and move the second clip to the side. We're going to want to make a copy of this clip. So we're going to hold Alt and go up. The playhead is already where we want it to be. So we're going to right click. We're going to go to change clip speed. Check off freeze frame, click change. We'll go ahead and delete the remaining of the clip because we won't be needing it. And how we want to do is we want to make this freeze frame about 15 to 20 frames. So let's go ahead and move that to our first clip. We'll go ahead and move the clip we'll be transitioning to in as well. So now when we play it back, you guys can see that it freezes up and that's what we want. Now what we want to do is we want to right click. We're going to press open in Fusion page. Now first thing we want to do is we want to press shift spacebar. We're going to search up image plane 3D. Press add, shift spacebar. Now we're going to grab merge 3D, add, shift spacebar, camera 3D, go ahead and add it, shift spacebar, renderer 3D, add it. And after we add all these guys, we want to disconnect this blue line from the media out. Then from the renderer 3D, we're going to go ahead and connect that to the media out one. On this media in one, guys, we're going to press 1 on our keyboard, and what that's going to do is it's going to activate the footage right here so we can see what we're working with. And now if you guys are working with a circular object, you could use the ellipse tool, but if you're working with anything else like a square, you could use the polygon tool. But since I'm using a circular object, I'm gonna use the ellipse tool. We're gonna go ahead and grab this ellipse tool right here, make sure it's connected to the media in out like it is right now. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to inspector tab, and I'm gonna mess with the width and the height, and I'm gonna make it the same size as the watch that we're gonna be zooming in through. I press control on my keyboard so I can zoom in, see what I'm working with better. Now after you guys got your perfect mask, you're going to change your soft S to 0.001 and you're going to press invert. Next step we're going to do is we're going to go to our image plane 3D. On the transform on the Z, we're going to put -1.63. And then we're going to go to our merge 3D 1 and we're going to press 1 on our keyboard so we can see it in the 3D camera space. Now for us to move around in this 3D camera space, if you press Alt and your mouse scroll, you can move around in a 360 orbit. If you press on Control and you hold down your mouse scroll, you can zoom in and out. And if you just press down on your mouse scroll, you can go left and right. Just like that. Now you guys are going to copy these 3 nodes, the ellipse, media in, and the image plane 3D. Control C, we're going to Control V. We're going to go ahead and bring that up here. We want to connect that to the merge 3D 1 layer. Now we're going to press on this blue arrow right here and we're going to push it back. As you guys can see on the right side right here, you really could start seeing the transition take place. Select the image plane 3D 1 layer. We're going to go to transform. On the scale right here, we're going to uncheck the locks X and Y, Z. And on the Z right here, we're going to put -0.9. Up here on the translation, what you want to do is you want to mess with the X and Y so you can line it up perfectly. So just like that. Once you line it up, you're going to copy those 3 nodes again. Control C, Control V. Go ahead, connect that to the merge 3D. Once again, we're going to press on that blue arrow, push it back. We're going to go to our image plane 3D, copy again, transform. On the scale, we're going to put -0.8. We're going to mess with the X again. We're going to make sure we line it up. We're going to go ahead, copy it once more. Control C, Control V. Let's go ahead, connect that again to the merge 3D. Press on the blue arrow, push it back. Select just the image plane, transform. On the Z, put -0.7. Then we're going to mess with the X and line it up. Just like that. And as you guys can see, the more layers we make, the more it's going to look like an infinite zoom. Now we're going to do the zoom through animation. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're at the frame 0. Just like that. So make sure right here it says 0. We're going to go to our camera 3D node. We're going to keyframe the X, the Y, and the Z. Just like that. And then we're going to go to our last frame, which is 15. And we're going to go ahead and zoom the camera through Z space, just like this. What you guys want to do is you guys want to bring that camera to the last one and go ahead and bring that X over. Maybe bring that Y up a little bit. And then go ahead and zoom in through, just like that. Now we'll go to frame 0, play it back. You guys can see that the camera is going through each layer that we created. And the more of these layers you create, the more of an infinite zoom it looks like. Now to make that zoom animation a little bit more smooth, we're going to go to our camera 3D layer. We're going to press on our spline tool, select the camera 3D 1. Press on this button right here so we can see all of our keyframes. We're going to highlight all of them. We're gonna press S on our keyboard, and that's gonna smoothen out the animation for us. Go ahead and close out the spline. Now if we play it back, you guys can see it's a smoother zoom. Another thing we're gonna do to sell this transition even more, we're gonna go to our render 3D. We're gonna go to settings, check off motion blur, bring the quality to 4. And now we're gonna go back to our edit page. We're gonna put this freeze frame that we just worked with and drag it up. Now we're gonna bring the clip we'll be transitioning into below that freeze frame. Just like that. Now if we play it back, you guys can see we have that infinite zoom. If you guys got this far into the video, let me know down in the comments below, so I know you guys are still rocking with me. But now I'm gonna show you guys how to sell this even more. We're gonna make a copy of this freeze frame that we just worked with. So we're gonna press Alt and drag up to make a copy. We're gonna go back into the Fusion page on that copy. We're gonna delete all those extra nodes that we made. Go ahead and delete this. We're also gonna delete that ellipse tool. So just leave the original 6 nodes that we started with. We're gonna go back into the edit page. We're gonna go to our inspector, scroll down to opacity. So on that first frame, we're gonna keyframe it. Then we're gonna go about 5 frames in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna put that opacity down to 0. So now as you guys can see, on the first frame, it starts off with a watch face, but as it zooms in, it disappears. Now we have something like this. Super clean, guys. If you guys got to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I'm dropping DaVinci Resolve tutorials every single week. You don't want to miss out. Smash that like button for me. All it does is show YouTube that you're really enjoying this type of content, and it's going to push out this content to other editors as well, like you and I. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next tutorial. Peace.